We're here at Figue Restaurant in La Quinta, and Chef Francois is about to cook up his signature dishes. Let's get started. Figue offers an unparalleled dining experience by delivering innovative, chef-driven dishes using only the highest quality, organic, seasonal, all-natural, and healthy ingredients in an environment that is both comfortable and visually stimulating.
So right now I'm going to make a rustic Italian noodle called pici. It's hand-formed. We take each piece and just roll each one by hand. Served with a lamb sugo. Sugo in Italian means juice, so it's a light brothy sauce. So first we'll be sauteing in olive oil, a little bit of red pepper flakes and chopped garlic. When you start smelling the aromas, I'm going to add onion and celery that's diced. And then we'll be adding lamb. We use Elysian Fields lamb, which is raised by Thomas Keller. And then I finish it with a little bit of white wine and tomato sauce. I'm gonna start by sauteing red chili flakes and garlic in a little bit of olive oil. When you can start smelling the aromas, I'm gonna add julienne onions and diced celery. We're gonna saute that for a minute. Then I'm going to add some lamb breasts, which we get from Elysian Fields Farm, which is Thomas Keller's partnership in Pennsylvania. And then we'll add a little bit of tomato sauce, white wine, and just let it simmer away for 2 or 3 hours till the lamb meat's tender. When the sauce is finished, I'll toss it with the hand-formed pici noodles, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of Reggiano Parmesan, and voila, there you go.
Chef, that was phenomenal. Can you tell me some of the secret ingredients for that?
Yeah, it's just a really super simple dish. There's just red pepper in the sauce. There's red pepper flakes, garlic, olive oil, onions, and celery, and then diced lamb breast, a little tomato sauce and white wine, and then obviously the noodles.
Yeah, and I hear you actually make your own noodles. Can you tell me a little bit about that process?
Yeah, well, and the pici noodles, they're just hand-formed, so we take little clumps of dough that we make in-house and just roll it each noodle by hand. So they're kind of like an irregular shaped spaghetti almost.
Does that take a long time, or?
Yes, it does, but it's worth it.
Good. Would you say this is one of your favorite dishes?
Yeah, we just started doing it and it's become very popular. I'm a pasta-holic, so.
As am I.
Yeah.
Gotta love pasta.
Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with it.
So I hear that you have over 2,000 cookbooks. Can you tell me, a little bit?
Some people do crack and I do cookbooks.
That sounds like a healthy addiction to me.
Yeah, so I've been collecting cookbooks pretty much my whole life. And I get them all over. For a long time I collected the period from 1850 to the 1930s, kind of after the French Revolution when restaurants were born. And I found it kind of interesting because modern food was the way of serving food in a restaurant. The modern way was kind of formulated in that time period, so it always interested me. But I have cookbooks going back to 1600, and as far as cookbooks that just came out last week, so across the board.
Wow. So the more recent ones, do you have any that are actually signed, like original edition, signed by the chefs themselves?
Yeah, I embarrass myself quite often, make chefs sign them. I try not to come off like a chef groupie.
A chef groupie, I've never heard that. That's great. Thank you so much, Chef. I can't wait to tell all my friends about this restaurant.
Well, good. Well, thank you so much. It was wonderful having you here today.
That's it from Figue.